Sure, I've been a technologist for 25 some years. I started out working for General Electric Computer Services, spent almost 9 years at Apple, and then from there worked in the music industry and the storage industry, and now I'm doing digital marketing. For the last 9 years I've worked for VML, which is a global digital ad agency. We build websites and apps and that sort of thing. It's a little bit about the forces that are going to change the world that we live in digitally, so online. And it's a little bit of history, it's a little bit of future, but also a pragmatic view of how we got there. But it's a deep dive on some of the technologies that are starting to change the way the world works, especially for marketers. I think one of the first things that will happen, it's a bit of a tipping point, is that for the first time, more people will be accessing the web from a mobile device than a PC. And so for businesses, it's time to really take heed. You can no longer treat mobile as an option. You actually, if you're going to rebuild a website, it's time to do it with a responsive design, to create something that works across every screen that there is, whether it's a tablet or portrait and landscape or even an iPhone or an Android device. Storage is going to be one of the biggest problems. Actually, one of the biggest issues that companies like Google and Facebook have is not just storage, but it's power generation to turn those drives. And so it's more data. Let's face it, our smartphone has about 10 sensors in it, constantly collecting data. It's going to be so much more data. And so these new technologies will make it possible to take all the data that's created in a single year and put it in something roughly the size of a pencil. It's really a beautiful place, and I think really early you learn how inconvenient geographically it is to be sandwiched between two oppressors. It's really changed your history in some pretty remarkable ways, but it is one of the most beautiful European cities I've been to. It's lovely. This is my first time here. I'm here as a guest of some of our local partners, and so I'm really just taking it in for the first time. There's 800 people in one movie theater. That was a surprise to see. That was quite fun, actually.